I'm gonna do a doo-wop song. I haven't heard any doo-wop all day.
Doo-wop key is it? C. C.
All y'all gotta do is you can snap along if you want. One day I'll get it all together. One day I'll call you on the phone. One day we'll make it last forever. One day you will be my own. Someday we'll each have better timing. Someday obligations will be gone. Someday, in a moment redefining. Someday, all our days will be our own. I know that someday you'll be my only one, and I'll long for someday until that day has come. That day, both of us are smiling. That day, I'll reach to take your hand. That day, in the hours away we're wilding. That day, we'll settle where we stand. I know that someday you'll be my only one, and I'll long for someday until that day has come. Clap along. Someday I'll get it all together. One day I'll call you on the phone. One day we'll make it last forever. One day and you will be my one. One day you will be my one.
Mr. Wayne Willingham.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm Wayne Willingham, and this is my buddy. This is my buddy, Ricky Gene Wright. We don't sing together. We don't play together as a rule. Just every once in a while, we kind of get up together and just trade licks and songs back and forth. And now it's his turn. Go, Ricky.
Well, this is a song that I wrote while I was playing with a little band down here in Deep Ellum. And we would walk around the streets and talk about all the old blues musicians that used to play down here a long time ago. This is a song about one of those blues musicians. His name was Lemon Jefferson. The name of this here song is called Down in Deep Ellum. rattlesnake moan. Down in Deep Ellum, kinda chilled you to your bones. Down in Deep Ellum, oh, down in Deep Ellum. Oh, down in Deep Ellum. He sang, keep my grave clean. Down in Deep Ellum. He's dead and gone, but his ghost I've seen. Down in Deep Ellum. Oh, down in Deep Ellum. Oh, down in Deep Ellum. Lionel Lemon played the blues. Those that followed tried to fill his shoes. He played the blues till he died. Lionel Lemon sang the blues. Those that followed sang them too. We all sang the blues till we died. Oh, down in Deep Ellum. 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 Lionel Lemon rode the train to town. Down in Deep Ellum, guitar in hand, he was glory bound. Down in Deep Ellum, oh, down in Deep Ellum. Oh, down in Deep Ellum. Down in Deep Ellum. Down in Deep Ellum.
That's always an adventure.
Thank you
I've
very
not
much.
heard that one before. That's okay. Hi.
Well, Wayne, you got to remember, it's 3 chords and the truth when it's coming over on this side of the stage.
I'm a big fat liar. This is a pretty new one for me. A couple months old. It's not even recorded yet, but it will be soon. This is what you call a breakup song. I don't walk that street anymore. There's nothing there I'm looking for. I'll go anywhere in town, take a longer way around, but I don't walk that street anymore. And I won't miss our corner cafe, where we would meet most every day. A place we used to laugh with our friends and raise a glass. I don't miss our corner cafe. I've not been there since you know when, and I won't go there again. Too many things I can't forget. reminders of a past, of a thing that didn't last. There's too much I regret. Oh. I've not been there since you know when, and I don't know where again. Too many things I can't forget. Reminders of a past, of a thing that didn't last. It's too much I regret. I don't walk that street anymore. Too many memories to ignore. All the places we could go. If it's there, the answer's no. But I don't walk that street anymore. I don't walk that street anymore. I'll go anywhere in town, take the longest way around, but I don't walk that street anymore. Oh.
All right, Mr. Wayne Willingham.
Thank you both.
Well, here's a story I wrote about the island that I was born across the bay from. I was born in a place called Baytown, Texas, across the Galveston Bay from Galveston. And as a kid, I'd love to go over to Galveston, walk around on the Strand. That was the Bayside. And there my imagination went wild. When I became a songwriter later, I took that imagination, wrote this song about a mysterious woman who lived in the late 1800s in Galveston, Texas, old Galveston. It's called Island Red. Hope you enjoy it. She was a red-headed German girl, abandoned by a rich businessman on the streets of old Galveston. She came over on an ocean liner. No one ever looked any finer who walked the streets of old Galveston. Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads as she called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked the Strand. All the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. She always lived at the finest hotels, as far as anyone could tell. She never once ever ran out of money. She was full of mystery. One look at her could cause misery and fill your dreams with a woman with hair so red. Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads. She called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, not good-looking woman who walked the strand. All the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. You want some of those three chords? They all said, Island Red, she always turned their heads. She called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked the strand. All the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. Yeah, all the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. Island Red. This is my friend Wayne Willingham. He's a great songwriter and a great musician. I love to jam with him. We're both part of the Dallas Songwriters Association. You can find Wayne Willingham's music on Spotify, Apple Music, all those places. You can find Ricky Jean Wright's 5 albums on Spotify, Apple Music, all those places.
I got 5 albums too.
Oh, 5 albums on here too, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe a 6th one this year.
Possibly. It should.
And maybe over here too, you know. But I'll tell you what, Wayne is a great guy and he's going to sing you a great song.
I'll pay you $3 later, Ricky. Thank you.
Okay.
A few years ago, I was up in the Pacific Northwest doing a tour, and I really had a good time, but after a while, I was getting a little homesick. I got woke up by a great big crash of thunder one night. I went and looked outside and it was just raining. It was a gully washer. Turned around, looked at the hotel clock, and it said it was 4:45 a.m. Added 2 hours and I knew what time it was back here, back home, and I started thinking. Bet she's waking up in Texas, eyes blue and bright as a Texas dawn. Earth doesn't even miss me in Texas. Bet she doesn't even count all the days I've been gone. If the sun's making over the trees, on a breeze you can listen to the whistle of a distant train. While the sun is peeking up over Texas, I remain here in Portland, Portland in the pouring rain. Have another sip of your Sunday morning, drink it on the sun of the day that's dawning. Tell everybody in Texas it's not the same here in Portland, Portland in the pouring rain. If only I was back in Texas, if only I could gaze for miles on a dusty plain. If I could fall asleep in Texas, I wouldn't even care if I ever woke up again. If and when you're headed back to Texas, let them know that I'm okay and I can't complain. Tell that pretty little lady in Texas it's not the same here in Portland, Portland in the pouring rain. Sunday morning, drink it on the sun of a day that's dawning. Tell everybody in Texas it's not the same here in Portland, Portland in the pouring rain. And I'm in Portland, Portland in the pouring rain. So here's to Texas, from Portland in the pouring rain.
Mr. Wade Willingham.
I really do like Portland. The only thing that Portland isn't is it isn't Texas. Y'all. They don't say y'all up there. Did you know that?
What do they say?
Ewans.
So on that
Come on,
first
Ricky.
album that was released back in, I think it was 2015, we got a big surprise that one of the songs on that album got a lot of play in Europe. And the producer of that little label that I was recording for said, you know, people over in Europe, they really like Texas. So on your next album, you better have a song about Texas, and it'll be the title song of that album. But this song was on that first album called Folks Like Us Were Born to Sing by Rickey Wright. And it was a song called There's Nothing Like the Love of a Texas Girl. Driving down a two-lane road in Texas as the full moon lights up the night, takes me back to another day, takes me back to another time when she looked at me and gave me a smile. than life. The love of a Texas girl. It can move a mountain and change a river's course. There's nothing like the love of a Texas girl. There's nothing like it in the whole wide world. If you go to Austin or to San Antonio, you might as well just call it home. If you go to Dallas, travel to that Fort Worth town. Get ready, son, cause you're about to settle down. There's nothing like the love of a Texas girl. It can move a mountain and change a river's course. There's nothing like the love of a Texas girl. There's nothing like it in the whole wide world. Girls are in Texas. That's no brag, that's just a fact. If you're here from another place and a pretty smile seals your face and word back home, you ain't coming back. There's nothing like the love of a Texas girl. There is nothing like the love of a Texas girl. There's nothing like it in the whole wide world. Oh, there's nothing like it in the whole wide world. Get yourself a Texas girl.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I married a couple Texas girls. I figured out after the third marriage, it's me. Just remember something about marriage, folks. The only winners in a divorce are attorneys. She gets a car, it's almost brand new. Pickup's his, he's gonna need it to move. She'll keep the house, though she doesn't really want it. He never liked doing the chores, they both know he's still gonna. Over time, that arrangement will fade. They'll split what little cash once the lawyers are done. She'll keep most of the dishes, he just needs the wine. It's always been his dog, she couldn't hurt either that way. They'll divide what's left, ask at the end of the day, who gets the love? Who gets the love? Love's the thing both seem to have, with plenty to spare. Now between them, can't find a drop anywhere. done their best to be practical and fair. With the paper signed, one question hangs in the air. Who gets the love? Who gets the love? You can't justify, you can't deny it. You can't just wish it away. Can't find the strength to keep it. You can't find good words to say. Who gets the love? Who gets the love? Who gets the love? Who gets the love?
All right, Mr. Wayne Willingham. A while ago, we sang a song about the blind Lemon Jefferson, one of the blues musicians who hung out down here years ago. Couldn't help but just to sing a blues song that I wrote one time when I had the blues. Oh Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Oh Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. All this bad luck coming at me, about to knock me on my feet. Oh, I had a good woman, at least I thought she was. Oh, I had a good woman, at least I thought she was. But come to find out, she was no better than I was. Oh, Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Oh, Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. All this bad luck coming at me, about to knock me on my feet. You want some there, son? Job about 10 years ago. Oh, I had a good job about 10 years ago. Well, they called me crazy and said I had to go. Oh, Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Oh Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Oh, there's bad luck coming at me, about to knock me off my feet. Oh, the repo man always knows where I am, dadgummit. Oh, that repo man always knows where I am. You know you can't hide from the blues like you can't from a good repo man. Oh need some relief. Oh Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Oh, there's a bad luck coming at me, about to knock me off my feet. Wayne's gonna play a little more. I'm gonna get my twin brother to sing a verse.
Oh Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Oh Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Oh, that bad bird coming at me, about to knock me off my feet.
Oh Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Oh Lord, have mercy, I need some relief. Here we go. All that bad luck coming at me, about to knock me off my feet. I need some relief.
Doing that, okay. Get out your E blues harp. Hey Joe, what key? Getting him to get one out. I got one. Minute he met her, he told her, and they couldn't have been any bolder. Sooner or later, he's bound to be rambling on. Really didn't seem to upset her. Then all you'd see them together, and a woman okay with no strings was already gone. Part of time the battle begins, told her all the ways to please a man, took each other higher than he had ever gotten before, and he never had to go too far looking for trouble. He had a full moon over his shoulder from the day he was born. He had a full moon from the day he was born. Both of them had a few loose screws and her image of Miss Goody Two-Shoes got on into faces he'd never been welcomed before. She was the brains and the planner, bought her nice jeans and some manners, and the prettier the rose, the sharper the thought. Taught him how to ply her scams, he showed her all the ways to please a man, took each other higher than either'd ever gotten before, and they never had to go too far looking for trouble. With a full moon over his shoulder from the day he was born. Yeah, he had a full moon from the day he was born. Straw that finally brought him down, switchblade knife on the night she found him lying down next to some high society whore. He had a full moon over his shoulder from the day he was born. He never had to go too far looking for trouble. He had a full moon over his shoulder from the day he was born. He had a full moon from the day he was born. Yeah, a full moon from the day he was born. It's always a good song when somebody dies. I have a whole theme of songs. I've done 6 or 7 of them where the theme is bad boys and the women, the beautiful women who get them killed. So,
Singing at a little wine bar there in Dallas, here in Dallas. Someone come up to me after we were done and said, hey, we'd like for you to come up to a winery and play for us up there. I said, where is up there? They said, how about Taos, New Mexico? So I talked with a few friends and we decided that we could do that. And they told us they'd like to have us up there in November.
ski season.
We said, okay. We don't know nothing about the winter time in Taos, but let's go. So on the way up there, a bunch of crosses were planted on the side of the road there. When we got there, we said, hey, what's all these white crosses up and down the mountain road here? They said, oh, that's for people from Texas. They don't know how to drive up here in the wintertime. And I kept looking at the sky, and I wrote a song. It's mostly true. It's called Going Back to Texas. My guitar, ringing in the mountains, never made a sweeter sound. And her voice sounded like an angel, working all around. And that look on her face when the snow started coming down, 'cause she knew we were stranded there in that mountain town. Going back to Texas, back where it all began. Going back to Texas was always in our plan, but the snow kept falling and the mountain pass was closed. Going back to Texas, but the snow was saying no. We made some friends in Taos, but the road was getting old. And those like in Dallas, and the mountains were so cold. There's a blue norther blowing all the way down to the plains, and we prayed our money would last and the snow would turn to rain. Going back to Texas, back where it all began. Going back to Texas, always in our plan, but the snow kept falling and the mountain pass was closed. Going back to Texas, but the snow was saying no, no, no. Going back to Texas, but the snow was saying no. Going back to Texas.
That's super bright.
I grew up north. That's why I'm here.
So you don't have to apologize for nothing.
I'm not. At least I know how to drive. I've been in Texas longer than I lived anywhere else in my life, so. Here's a song that's somewhat metaphysical. It's a scene that will take place in any honky-tonk in Texas on any given Friday or Saturday night. She glides through the door of the dance hall Friday around 10. Takes off her coat, checks her makeup, greets all her friends. Gathers her courage and straightens her dress. Waits for a song to begin. And she sways and she swirls arms and offers her hand to the air. As she twirls, though you know that there's nobody there. Floats in his arms as she did way back then. She's more than remembered when she's not dancing alone anymore. She's dancing with him. 49 years every Friday they stroll through the door. All eyes upon them, they circle as one crosses the floor. Ghost of a partner still guides every move, graceful as ever before. She sways and she swirls like the girl who was Belle the Ball. No need for a mirror to know who's the fairest of all. Floats in his arms as she did way back then. She's more than remembered. She's not dancing alone anymore. She's dancing with him. She's not dancing alone anymore. She's dancing with him. Dancing with him. Dancing with him.
We're with the Dallas Songwriters Association. This is my friend Wayne Willingham.
He's Ricky Gene Wright.
You can find his albums, his 5 albums on Spotify, Apple Music, all those places, and
WayneWillingham.com.
my 5 albums are all out there. You know, when we're up here singing together, sometimes I sing a song, makes him think of a song he wrote. He just sang a song that makes me think of a song I wrote. So, when we're out performing, you see a lot of people sitting around sometimes, and they're drinking and having a good time, but sometimes you see somebody sitting all by themselves. So one time I saw this woman.
Smile, everybody.
So one time I saw this woman sitting by herself, just drinking a glass of wine, and that was the inspiration of this song. He thinks about her every single day. She was the one, and he let her get away. He feels lost in time, and time is going by fast. He's hooked on the memory and the die is cast. She sits all alone, thinking about her past. Is it love that she's lost, or never really had? She sees them walking, and she catches his glance, and she sits back down at the wine glass, while the band plays some songs that are not too slow. But they never dance, 'cause they already know it's a roll of the dice, but a chance to meet. 'Cause love seldom walks down easy street. They both have heard about love first sight, but they're not going down that road tonight. While the band plays some songs that are not too slow, they never dance, 'cause they already know it's a roll of the dice, a chance to meet. 'Cause love seldom walks down easy street. She sits all alone, thinking about her past. Is it love that she's lost, or never really had? She sees them walking, and she catches his glance, and she looks back down at the wine in her glass. Thank you very much.
Okay, well now we're on wine. This is a song about two people who've not quite yet given up on finding love. I have known you from a distance. I've always liked your style, been aware of your existence for a while. We have never spoken, but exchanged a glance and style, and I don't know why you and I couldn't give it a try. Just a cup of coffee, just a glass of wine, just two friendly people sharing time, just to hear each other's voices, look into each other's eyes, hoping they find that there's magic inside. over who he used to be. There was you before with yours and mine with me. They moved on to new lives. Maybe we could do the same, with nothing to lose, nobody to blame, maybe something to gain. Oh, but just a cup of coffee, just a glass of wine, just two friendly people sharing time, just to hear each other's voices, look into each other's eyes, hoping they find that there's magic inside.
Wayne Willingham.
Here's Ricky.
Here's a song I wrote thinking about my old friends. We were the best of friends back in our hometown. Couple of harmless souls, always out running around. We lost all track of us, but the highway has no end. I will never forget my good friend. Good friends you can lose track of. Good friends are frozen in time. Good friends you'll never think less of. They're always smiling in your mind. Good friends. We did some crazy things, that goes without being said. Running right through those lights, yeah, that were turning red. We lost all track of us, but the highway has no end. I will never forget my good friend. Good friends you can lose track of. Good friends are frozen in time. Good friends you'll never think less of. They're always smiling in your mind. Good friends. Oh, good friends you can lose track of. Good friends are frozen in time. Good friends you'll never think less of. They're always smiling in your mind. Good friends. lose track of. Good friends are frozen in time. Good friends you'll never think less of. They're always smiling in your mind. Good friends, they're always smiling. They're always smiling. They're always smiling in your mind. Good friends, good friends. We are the Dallas Songwriters Association. As Wayne Willingham, singer-songwriter, Ricky Jean Wright, singer-songwriter. You can find our music, our albums, Spotify, Apple Music, all those places. I think we're about done for tonight.
Is that it?
Yeah, no,
We got-
15 minutes.
Oh, we got.
What?
15 minutes.
Yeah, hey man, you're on my time now.
You're doing such a good job emceeing there. And you got to hang on because our friend Joe Milton's coming up after us.
I got a song called My Time Now.
Okay. Here's one called At Our House. At our house, we're scrubbing all the windows. At our house, we're sweeping all the floors. At our house, we're scooping up and down the street. At our house, can't wait to hear your knock upon our door. At our house, you need no invitation, no, not when you get here. At our house, you can just drop on by. At our house, there's gonna be a celebration at our house. Once we are face to face, and eye to eye. I'm happy when we got the news, chased away all our blues. All we really wanna do is say to you, welcome back home to our house. We're practicing your favorite song at our house, the one you like to harmonize. At our house, you could even sing the words all wrong. At our house, ain't nobody ever gonna criticize. Such an auspicious occasion, there ought to be a proclamation informing the entire nation, so let it be known you're coming back home to our house. Life is for the living here at our house, so make yourself right at home. At our house, indiscretions are forgiven here at our house. We're happy just to have you back where you belong. Happy just to have you back where you belong. Happy just to have you back where you belong. At our house. Woo-hoo. We threw a curve at Ricky. He didn't realize we had a few more minutes to go, and I'm going to force him to come up with another song.
Drive trucks. It's a Texas thing. We all stand when Willie Nelson sings that sacred rose of San Antonio. Makes us proud. Call Texas home. Yes, we are the big Lone Star. Yes, we're proud of who we are. Yes, we were a country first. We can again if it gets worse. Boots and hats are still in style. Rodeo clowns still make us smile. Riverside, just north of Mexico. When you're in Texas, you're at the big show. Yes, we are the big Lone Star. Yes, we're proud of who we are. Yes, we were country first. Again, if it gets worse. You meet the nicest folks in Texas. It's a fact you can't dispute. You meet the nicest folks in Texas, even in that town called Cut and Shoot. Yes, we are the big Lone Star. Yes, we're proud of who we are. Yes, we were a country first. We can again if it gets worse. Play something, son. Yes, we are. Drive trucks. It's a Texas thing. We all stand when Willie Nelson sings that sacred rose of San Antonio. Makes us proud. Call Texas home. That sacred rose of San Antonio makes us proud to call Texas home.
Thinking of you, thinking about all of those cute little things that you do. You don't mean to, and it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. I've thinking about us, thinking about all of the fussing and things people do when they don't mean to. It's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. In the morning or the springtime, when the sun is high over summer skies, in the evening, oh, when those leaves are dry, or the coldest night, I'm thinking of you. In the morning or the springtime, when the sun is high over Texas skies, or the evening when those leaves are dry, or the coldest night, I'm thinking of you. I've been minding my own, waiting for you to come home, 'cause I'm feeling blue. I'm missing you. It's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. It's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. It's a fine time. Oh.
Well, here's a song that I wrote from remembering my daddy telling me some good advice. He said, Ricky Jean, life is hard enough, so don't go around doing stupid
Sounds
stuff.
good and looks good.
Too late.
Yes, it's true, we'll all have regrets. Even for the ones we try to forget. Some mistakes in life you don't want to make, they will follow you around like a rattlesnake. Life is hard enough without you going down a road that ain't nothing but rough. Going to an inside straight is always tough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Some days are long, some days are longer. Just because something don't kill you won't make you stronger. Some roads you take ought to be named heartbreak. Some memories will haunt you right to your grave. Life is hard enough without you going down a road that tough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Stuck it out. Old drunks always dream about another round. Old smokers are just hoping for another breath. Old preachers will tell you to be scared to death. Life is hard enough without you going down a road that ain't nothing but rough. Going to an inside straight is always tough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Just remember, life is hard enough.
Okay, if we're going to be doing some existential life songs, then this might be the best way to finish this. And Ricky, you once told me this might be the best song I ever wrote. So let's hope he's right.
He was just kidding.
Seems so simple when you're 6 years old. Pick up your toys and do as you're told. Mom says it's late, better say goodnight. You're begging her please, just a little more time. High school dance, all of 17. First romance, girl of your dream. Midnight kiss, beyond sublime. If only you had just a little more time. For each of the battles you won or you lost, you survived, but you never know how. The closer you get to that end of the rainbow, really doesn't matter much now. After all you've done, everything you've been through, hoping this world won't forget about you. The races you'd run, every hill you'd climb. If only you had just a little more time. The closer you get to that end of the rainbow, really doesn't matter much now. After all you've done, everything you've been through, hoping this world won't forget about you. You'll take no riches and you'll leave no shrine, and you trade it all in for a little more time. You trade it all in for a little more time. You trade it all in for a little more time. Thank you very much. I'm Wayne Willingham. My friend Ricky Jean Wright. Stay tuned. Joe Milton coming up in a few minutes.
Dallas Songwriters Association. Look us up.
Oh yeah, them.